When you use a ProPress system, you're gonna do away with cleaning brushes, hazardous flux, expensive solder, and that need for fire danger. Especially that big old tank that's heavy, dangerous, and really does introduce fire to that building. When you go to a ProPress system, we're actually moving into a heavier than type K copper fitting. Take a look at the inside. We've got that Smart Connect feature. What Smart Connect does is it actually allows us to make presses under flow conditions if necessary. To clean up the pipe, all we have to do is get ourselves a nice square cut. We're gonna ream and deburr to make sure there's no sharp edges or anything that's going to cause turbulence. Take a look at the tubing, make sure it's nice and smooth. Ours is. If it wasn't, we take a piece of sandcloth and smooth that off. Extremely quick and easy to install. And it also looks just a little bit prettier and is a little bit more consistent than a solder joint. So who knows how that's going to get put together. When we use the Vega system, we're going to make a press in the same exact manner no matter who's putting it in. So we've got that system hooked up, and because we can press under flow, we're going to press under flow. So I'm gonna put that jaw right around the fitting. I'm gonna bring that flow past. You're gonna see the water escape past that sealing element because of that Smart Connect feature. We're gonna pull that trigger, complete that press, turn it off, turn the valve, and that system's ready to be pressurized instantly. Not capable of doing that with the solder system, slower, a little bit weaker. And then on top of that, we actually create a static seal on that sealing element. So we press on the outboard and inboard part, which means it's gonna last a really long time. ProPress comes with a 50-year warranty. That's not a lifespan. It lasts a whole lot longer than that, but that's how long we're gonna tell you that we know it's gonna do exactly what it's supposed to do. Vega also offers an entire line of MegaPress products. MegaPress is gonna be for the iron pipe size, whereas that ProPress is for the tube size. Now, when you thread a piece of pipe or weld a piece of pipe, you actually reduce its strength, especially with the threaded joint. You cut out that wall, you go from sketch 40 down to about sketch 10, and if something goes wrong, it goes really, really wrong. So you actually break that connection, you have a costly downtime, and something that has to be fixed right away. We move into a MegaPress system, and we gain a lot of capabilities. Not only do we have 3 different sealing elements in our MegaPress fittings that can deal with different conditions, they're a lot stronger than anything we've been using in the past. We talk about the 3 different sealing elements extremely shortly here. EPDM, green sticker, green dot, same sealing element that comes in the ProPress. It's like a basic hydronic fitting. FKM goes to higher temps than that EPDM. White sticker, white dot, does more corrosive medias. And then there's the MegaPress G. Yellow sticker, yellow dot, that's got an HNBR sealing element that's gonna do all your gas products and also your fuel oils as well. Now, MegaPress can also be pressed under flow. Simple, easy to set up, no downtime, nothing too crazy here. We're gonna cut it square, we're gonna ream and deburr, just like we did the ProPress. We're gonna take a look at the outside of that piping method. If it's nice and smooth, we press onto it. If we have scratches or drips of paint, we'll do just a little bit of smoothing. We are approved on sketch 5 to sketch 40 pipe in this iron press system, and we can also make these presses under flow. So just like the last experiment, we're gonna take this, we're gonna get our jaw, we're gonna go from that ProPress, same exact tool, into our MegaPress. Have that MegaPress jaw, slip it over that fitting. Say we got a valve leaking by, here comes the water, pull that trigger, and complete that press. Under flow, no problem. If it needs to be turned after the press, we can do that because that grip ring, separator ring, and sealing element inside of the pipe never move. We have to pressure test that to prove that it can do what it's supposed to do. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take this line, we're gonna get water out of the top, and we'll go to our max test pressure. MegaPress gas can do 125 working. The other 2 fittings can do 200 PSI working. We can test every fitting all the way up to 600 PSI. We're also approved as a swing joint for direct burial and in concealed spaces, because you can tell even here at 600 PSI, if that fitting has to swing, it doesn't affect the seal. Take it a step further, just like with that threaded fitting, somebody backs into this thing with a forklift, or there's an earthquake, and that fitting is gonna stand up to that damage, hold the pressure, and do what you want it to every single time. Take a look at our valve here. We actually spiked that pressure. We're at about 750 pounds. So MegaPress, not only is it fast, safe, simple, and secure in your installation, it's the best installation post-installation as well. Now that same exact tool can also press our stainless steel products, both in a 304 and 316 alloy. Same idea, line that jaw up, make sure it's all the way in, and complete that press. To sum it up, MegaPress and ProPress, they go from 1/2 inch all the way to 4 inch. We have over 40 approved applications, and we've approved over 3,000 applications that are on that list. If you're gonna make pipe connections, MegaPress and ProPress are the way to go.